learning English and find it difficult. Don't know how to learn, but I don't think that there is anything easier to learn than a language. Once you crack the code to learn a language, it's no longer difficult. And I'm not saying this just because it's part of my script, it's because it's true. So in this video, I'm going to share how you can learn English from zero to fluent. Hello everyone, it's Neha. Welcome to this English lesson. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Let's get started. So here's the thing I want to share with you. I'm currently learning English, but I don't need to take a burden of books or study stuff. I'm just watching, listening, singing, imagining, and talking with myself, but in English. Because I'm a lazy learner. So I don't think it's that challenging to learn a language. And watching your favorite TV shows and movies in English sometimes makes you addicted. And that's why this is the best way to learn English, because your learning process is not making you feel bored. So my English learning secrets and techniques which I'm currently using are very simple. I read every day at least for 15 minutes and practice my writing with ChatGPT and ask for corrections. And I do it for 15 minutes or more. I watch my favorite TV shows in English or anything that I love to watch or need to watch. And I built a strong habit of thinking in English and talking to myself in English. And for these two things, I really don't need to make an schedule or a timetable. So whatever I'm thinking, I think in English, whether it's important or not. So all these English learning technique I've just started following recently. And before that, I've never taken it too seriously. I was just consuming English by watching and listening without any purpose of learning language. So if you're a beginner and don't know how to learn English language and don't know how to make an schedule for your English learning practice, you can follow mine. And if you have already made yours, then share your tips and techniques with me in my comment box. So if you just started English learning from scratch and your level is 0, all you need to do to learn the basics, like basic grammar rules and simple English vocabulary words. Some people suggest that learning grammar is not that important when you're learning English speaking especially. I personally believe if you're a beginner, you don't know how to make simple sentences. In that kind of situation, you should learn at least the basics so that you can form simple sentences. Because I've struggled a lot and I'm still struggling with my grammar. So I'm just suggesting you to learn basic grammar rules, or whenever you're watching something or listening, pay attention on grammar. And I'm saying this because I still make so many grammatical mistakes. So I think it's essential to learn the basics, and by learning basic grammar rule, you will be able to make simple sentences. It may seem slow at first, but remember, slow start always builds a strong roots. Maybe you can feel a little demotivated when you start learning a language. But we all have gone through this kind of feelings, so don't worry about this. Just focus on what you want to learn. And if you still feel demotivated, then you can watch motivational videos in English. So here is a lot of things you can explore to learn new English word, from philosophy to fashion, from science to fiction. And here is another very important thing that I want to share with you. When you will start watching in English, in the beginning it will sound all like gibberish, but slowly you will be able to understand what's actually happening and going. And another thing, choose the thing that you really love to watch or listen. Start reading simple English book if you're a beginner. And after developing a habit of listening, start writing. It's very important and authentic way to learn and improve your English, because writing helps us to find our mistakes, including spelling mistakes. It helps us to implement new English vocabulary in our English. And after clearing the basics, start learning trending and advanced English words. Focus on phrases, because phrases help us to sound more advanced. Practice your English every day and build a strong habit. so that you couldn't forget those new English words. And another thing, start thinking in English and talk to yourself in English. Honestly, these two things helped me a lot to improve my English. And the last point is be confident. So don't be afraid of making mistakes, because it's said a confident guy is much better than a talented guy. Don't be afraid of being judged. And people who judge someone's intelligence based on their English level, please stop doing that. It's too absurd to associate someone's intelligence with their English level. It doesn't even make any sense. And unfortunately, it's true. But it's also true we cannot stop people what they think about you. So all you need to do to understand the process of learning. So it's really obvious to make mistakes if you learn something new. And there is nothing you can learn without making mistakes. So making mistake is the part of process. You cannot escape that, and nobody can escape that. And if you're facing this as English learner, just keep one thing in mind. Nobody is born perfect. Even perfection doesn't exist. So just love yourself, embrace yourself, who you are, accept yourself. So be mindful whenever you think about yourself. Don't think down about yourself. So that's all for today. I hope this video will be helpful to you. Till then, take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.